Welcome back to my channel. My name's Jessica and I'm from Jessica's Craft Time. Thank you for everyone who's watching, and if you're new, I hope you're enjoying. You'll enjoy this making of the doll's house, miniature dolls room. Thank you for watching along. This is what we made last time, which was a little wardrobe. So we're continuing on with the same room in the house today. Just put that away. And we're going to be doing the vanity. So we need to find our pieces. So I'll just start looking for those. So we've got F, G, and a H. G, and there go the kookaburras again. Where's H? H. Oh, H is the little tiny pieces. Okay, so let's start with F. I'm just going to slide that up a little bit so you can still see it, but I've got a little bit of space to work. So we need that piece, two of those, F12. Now I wonder if it's that piece or that piece. Okay, so this is where we'll need to get out and measure. So we'll grab our inventory sheet, and it's F14. F14 shows me that it's this, so that must be for one random other piece left in there. So there are wooden pieces we need, and then in G we need a copper and a black, I think. G, 1 centimetre. I wonder what the black's from. G10 and G9. F. That must be on the other sheet. Where's my other sheet? Here. 9 and 10. So it's saying the gold and the black. So. Oh, that's right. We used the black the other time. I'm like, I better save that little piece. Gold and black. I'll leave that because there could be extras. And then we need some pieces out of H. So I'm just going to get a clean patty pan, because if I tip them out, I'm going to tip them on. I need another one of those green trays. I must bring another one out with me, because they've been very handy for putting all the little bits and pieces in. So in H we need one little, oh, I can see them both here. Okay, so we need a little brass bead and the little stopper. I can't even see where that little black piece goes. Oh, it goes on the front of the drawer. Okay. I'm going to put that patty pan back in that bag so I just have it with it. So I'm going to have to be careful how I glue these, because this has got a mark on it. So we're going to start with these two and glue them together. Okay. So it has I need some glue. It has a, what's it called? So it looks like it's the cupboard and the drawer. They want to glue it together. So I have actually ordered some new glues to see if they work better than the PVA, just because I'm finding sometimes the PVA, even though it works, I mean, it is a wood glue, I'm finding that it's just taking a bit of time to set. So yeah, let's get our clear block again. I'm just going to pop that down there. Just then I can build it on here and we can go from there. So F12 is, and I've got glue all over it, but that's okay, it'll come down. F12 is the little side. It looks flush on the photo, but on the image it doesn't. Let's do it flush. we'll start with flush. We can always attempt to move it later. And I'm going to glue it with this black bit on the inside, just so that it hides that. Oh, that's it. Okay, so it's open at the back of it. That's okay. All right, so we do have to put this one on here eventually. So I might just do that first, just so then we're not trying to place it down on top of the wet cupboard. And we all know from previous episodes that once the cupboard's drying with the PVA, it is fragile. So I'm not even going to lift that up. I'm going to glue it laying down, and we'll see if it holds. So I want to go across there, and across there. Hopefully it holds a bit better if it's just flush. That was super easy. I say now we've got to glue a little bit of black on and make the tap. So we might cut the little bit of black and just leave it for now. Oh, that's probably way too little a bit. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, that's better. And then the gold tap, it says we need 2 centimeters to make the tap. And then we just have to curl the top. I hate curling things. I can never get them to curl right. Oh. See, I don't end up with a nice curl. Remember my coat hangers? They were a bit... And then we've done something like this before. So all I'm going to do is put... What was it for? I can't remember now. Just a dab of glue on there. Feed the bead into it. I'm going to put another little dab of glue on it. And feed the bottom onto it. Okay. I'm going to let them dry. We might come back to them. But I'm just going to let them dry there before I try and attach the next part. So, I know what this flat bit is. We need G11 and F17. So that F17, where did my F bag go? This, and I'm pretty sure G11 is a mirrored, we've got empty bags. We've done so much, we've got empty bags. I don't ever throw away my Ziploc bags. They always come in handy for something. So G11, it doesn't have what it is. It just says it's 3 by 2 centimeters. But from memory in here, there is a little bit of shiny. And it's a bit bigger than what it says, but I'm guessing that's what goes there. It's a bit bigger. Okay, I'm just going to cut it where I've slightly folded it there. And I'm guessing this is going to be, being that we're working in the bathroom on the vanity, this is going to stick above the vanity as a mirror on the wall. These next ones, I'm not looking forward to doing the slippers, but let's have a look. Yep, there you go. There's a vanity mirror. Now I'm going to have to be careful with this because I don't want to get any of the glue on that shiny bit. It's probably good I'm doing it now that my fingers aren't too sticky. Okay, I'm just going to place that down to dry. So the next step is G2. What is that little G2? Some more of that felt. Okay, this is going to be difficult. We have to cut out slippers and then make slippers out of this. Now, I did bring other fabric out. Yes, I did. Ah, this is what I brought out to make it. Some polka dotted navy. Now, before I go cutting them, I'm going to look to see if we have template pieces, because last time there was. Lampshade towel, slippers, haha. Small flower pot tip. I'm just going to make sure there's not, it's not fabric at all. Look at that. Read the instructions correctly, woman. Look, I don't have to cut it out of fabric. Oh, that makes me excited. Okay, I didn't need fabric at all. I thought that was the same fabric as what we used on the quilt. And if I read the instructions correctly, I would have known that it wasn't. So this one might be a bit easier than I thought. So this is out of the white non-woven. So I'm just going to cut these tiny, tiny, tiny little... Whoop. Oh, I'm so excited I don't actually have to cut these out. There you go. Right. Feeling a bit better now. How we're going to get that to stick on that, I have no idea. These are tiny. I'm going to cut the strip. Okay, we don't need that. Actually, no, we will put our stuff back in that. This is a bit hard to cut. It's okay. I'm pretty sure if I stuff it up, we've got extra white felt, and if not, I'm pretty sure I've got white felt in the drawer. There's a tiny little slipper. Small things amuse small minds. Flying through it today. I'm scared about what's going to be on the next page, because, mind you, I'm a little bit scared about how this is going to go together now that I'm not sure how I'm going to cut the fabric, how I'm going to glue the paper to the fabric. That could end up as one almighty mess. Kind of slipper. Slipped a bit. I might just keep those templates just in case I need to recut them, because they may not be good enough. Now to cut these. Concentration. So this goes all the way around the slipper. So we have to glue the little toe piece on first. And then, I don't know why I'm not dropping them into that tray. Concentration. Birds are going crazy out there. This is so cute. I haven't even looked to see where the slippers go in it. So I hope everyone's having a really good time. If you've got any questions or anything you'd like to know about me, pop them in the comments and I can answer them during my next make session. I really should be making cards, but this doll's house is taking over my life. I'm so excited to be making it. Okay, so somehow we have to get that little slipper thing to stick on the front of that. Wish me luck. Okay. Maybe we'll put glue on here. Maybe I need to get my tweezers. Which bit goes that way, doesn't it? I'm not sure about this. I need to fold the paper more. Okay, let's do this. It's stuck to my finger. No. Oh. I think I need to kind of shape the paper first. Okay, I'm going to clean my fingers because somehow now we have to wrap this all the way around, that, and glue it. I have no idea. They look very cute in the picture, but this house may not have slippers because this could be almost impossible. And I've glued my fingers again. Kind of don't want it to join at the front. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut out multiple bits of felt so it's thicker. Wonder if that will work better. If we make thicker slippers, I don't know if it's going to work. And I'm pretty sure I've got more white felt. So if I completely stuff it up, that's really not a very good shape. Or we need more felt for something else. Okay. Let's glue these together. They're looking less and less like slippers. I wonder if I then glue... Let's glue this little template to the bottom to give it some stability. Okay, that might work. So now we'll take that off there. Now that it's nice and soft with the glue, it might work, it might work. It might not work. It might not. Okay. Do you reckon we could just have like slippers that don't have... What if I just stick it on the front instead of trying to... I'm going to get one done and then be like, I can't be bothered doing this. Person's going to be a one-legged person. This is going to be... Oh, sorry, I'm holding it off camera. We might have to have a one-legged person. I don't know if I want to make the second one. They looked cute in the picture. I don't know how cute they look now. I can't get that back bit to stick together. And there's no way I'm using super glue here. or else I would have a slipper stuck to my finger. Okay, I think I've got it round. Kind of. Okay. That's somewhat a slipper. Now to repeat again. Mind you, if we touch this, it might fall apart. Now I've got the 2 bits I cut out before. They're very thin though. We might cut 2 more out. Why not? Why not? Okay. So let's get rid of all these little bits of fluff I've got in front of me. Okay, so we want to glue these 2 bits of slipper together so that it's thicker, and then we want to glue the template to the bottom so it's got something stable ish. Looks nothing like the other slipper, and it's all sticking to my fingers. Hang on, I just need to try and get some of this glue off my fingers. I think everything is sticking. Okay, put my tree away. Oh, I'm worried what's going to be on the next page for us to do. Let's clean my fingers off because they're all sticky. And what do? Just go and put more and more glue on my fingers then. I'm not really worried about that covering the front. I'm more worried about getting this bit. Let's just glue it right down my finger and then I can wipe my finger. Maybe not. Okay. This looks nothing like the picture. At all. Okay. I'm almost going to give up with these. It's really hard to... I'm trying to get it in close so I can see what I'm doing, but I keep pulling it off camera. I'm sorry. I need more glue. It's gone dry. The glue's kind of softening the paper, which is making it easier to bend. Bend it around somewhat. That's the best I can do. That's the best I can do. Whether we use them in the final thing, I don't know, but there you go. There's the little slippers. Let's put them to the side. Okay. Let's see what's next and see if we've got time to do it. Okay, let's do 1, maybe 2. We might do the, I'm trying to point it to you. The top one, and then maybe this little flower pot, because they're fairly easy to do. So, what do we need? Green and brown, but it hasn't got numbers on it. It looks like it's just template. But I don't think I remember seeing them on the template, but I saw the fabric, the card, it's not fabric, it's cardboard, and yeah, that's not there. This is all in G. There's green here, but I have no idea what. Don't want to lose anything. See, there's cardboard. Surely that's the cardboard for that. There'd have to be a template. I think there was actually. And then we need these bits. I wonder if we have to use these in anything else, because it sort of doesn't show 5 and 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's all of them. Okay, let's see if we can find a template for this pot plant up here. So that says it's G13 and G14 on here, but it doesn't have, on my inventory sheet, it has them here, but here it doesn't have a name. So let's see if we've got big flowering leaf, small flowering leaf, a small flower pot, big flower pot leaf, small flower pot leaf. Yeah, I reckon that's a small flower pot leaf. Oh no, big and small. I'm trying to look at the symbols. Yeah, so these are our template, and it's from green paper. Okay, I'll show you what I've been looking at. That one there. And then flower pot. Perfect. So does that mean... Oh, do we have to make a big one and 2 small ones? Is that what it's saying? Do we have to make 3? Oh, we do. A big one, a small one, and a small one. Oh, this might be the end of this one today. By the time we make all these, I need my trimmer. Okay, so in the, I don't know how many you put in each. I've only got 5. So it'd have to be 3 and 2 and 2. That doesn't seem enough. Oh, hang on. No, 5, which means I've got 10 ends. Okay, we'll work it out. Let's cut these down. Guess this doesn't have to be perfect. So we're only going to cut round them. Needs to probably at least be kind of straight. Cut this one first. Oh, that was not right. Okay, we're going to have to use this template twice because the other one I cut like 2 mil too much off it. So I'm going to have to just use that one twice. Do you know what? Okay. Let's start with this. Maybe I need to just work out how wide they are. Look, it's meant to be grass, so it doesn't need to be perfect, does it? I'm just going to cut 2 bits. How long does this one need to be? We're going to cut this down anyway. So I've got to remember to lean forward. Lean forward, lean forward, lean forward. So if we've got 5, if we put, that's 10. I'm just trying to work out how many. Now this one could be harder to make. I might do, I'm guessing it's all we've got to cut out of this brown. It's going to be hard to fold this corrugated cardboard. Sorry, I'm concentrating as I cut. I don't realize how much concentration it actually takes until you're trying to talk at the same time. So I'd love to know where everyone's from. Probably said before, I'm in New South Wales in Australia. It's winter here at the moment, and today is very wintry. It's raining, it's dark. The rain sort of keeps coming on and off. So it's not even sort of rain and then we can go out and do something. Just nicked up to the shops because my husband's like, I want some Lego. So we went up, and on the way back to the car, we're looking at the sky and looking at the rainbows, and then next thing, we're getting drenched. And it was still blue sky behind us. It's really strange weather today. Really, really strange. So, yeah, he's inside building his Harry Potter Lego. And I'm outside building a doll's house. Both playing with miniature things. So I'm guessing I'll find out how far he gets when I get in there. He's building an owl, I think it was. So, and I think my son thinks he's gonna get to play with it. There may be tears when he's told he's not allowed to. It's to sit on Papa's shelf. Oh, so many little bits. I'm so worried about folding this one up. It's going to be difficult. The other bags have been easy, but this paper is going to make it difficult, I reckon. There you go. Got two. Just down to the last one. I think I might make the big one first because it's a bit bigger. And hopefully will be a little bit easier. Mind you, I don't reckon it will be. Okay. See. So yeah, the longer slices you can do, you'll get better straight lines instead of trying to cut like snip. So I was trying, instead of trying to turn in the corner. Yeah, I need to do that this way. I'm going to be finding little tiny bits of cardboard everywhere. I keep snipping off everywhere. So I'd love to know if someone else is making one of these and what you're making. My big house I'm a bit nervous about because of the instructions. The next one that I'm doing is a room, and I'm not as nervous with that one. Hang on, I'm just going to try and clean up some of these little bits because the instructions look quite clear. So, right, now we can get rid of all our templates. So we've got big, small, small, big, the paper, and then what have we decided with these? How are we going to split them up? So there's 5 of each colour, and we need to cut the tips. I'm going to cut them in half for now, so that's going to be 10. So what if we do 4. Do you reckon 4 is going to be enough in the big ones? No. If we do 3, yeah, it might be 4 in the big one. Maybe 2's in the small one, because that big one's quite a lot bigger. What if we do 6 there? And then I'll do 3. Okay, so we'll do 5 heads in the small one, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the big one. Yes, I think that works. So the grass, we need to snip it into grassy bits. I'm going to fold it, or else we're going to be here all bloody day to make it look like grass. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm guessing we'll find out. You need to almost be like super, super, super fine. Let's see. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. It's quicker than doing it individually. Cut there, but they're not coming out. That's not bad, that's not bad. I'm happy with that. A couple extra pieces just need to come out. Okay, so we just wrap them round, maybe make the box first. Now we've got all little bits of green. Okay, so the box needs to go, they're like little tabby bits on each side. Okay, so the tabby bit, the tab's meant to be what holds the box together. Wow. Okay. See, I don't want to, I'm worried folding it that I'm going to wreck the look of the corrugated board. It doesn't look deep enough to me at all. You don't want to, that needs to go in further. It's going to be a very, very rustic pot. It needs to come in heaps closer. Oops. I needed to use a ruler. Don't do what I just did. You need to use a ruler, because I made the worst little wiggly wobbly line. Okay, let's get some of this tape that we had the other day. Cut off some tiny little bits, because hopefully that will hold quicker, but hold firmer. But also, if I try and glue this, we're going to have to stand here and hold it together, or else it's going to come apart. So I've just put like a little bit of glue, double-sided glue, tear and tape from Stampin' Up on the edges. There. And let's see if we can fold these in. Oh yeah, we can do this. We got this. We think we've got this. This is quite long, this one. Okay, let's get another couple of little bits of tape. That's a tiny weeny bit of tape. Oh no, it's stuck to my finger. Okay. Stick it to the paper. Get it off the finger. Okay. We're doing it. So, what's the guess on how much longer this is going to take to build? So we're up to 7, episode 7. They've all been about the same amount of time. Okay, there's somewhat of a flower pot. We have to adhere it to the wall, but because then that grass has to go all the way in there. That's not big enough. That ain't big enough. Because if you do, and those flowers aren't going to be enough. Maybe in the teeny tiny weeny ones, but not in this big long thing. Because it's just not going to be full enough. Even if we like fold that up. Let's try and fold this up so it fills it. This is the first one I've come across, and I don't think I've got anything flower-like. But if you glue that in there, right? Okay, so if that's glued in there, 10 of them little things are not going to fill it. Because I almost want you to... Okay, I'm going to leave that folded over. Might make it a bit harder, but I'm going to leave it folded over. If you were to lay each one of them out on here, because that's really meant to be like in the grass. I'm going to put a bit of tape along there. Okay. Let's tape this down. Make it as straight as we can as it wobbles everywhere. Right. There's not enough flowers to make it full. Go away, tape. Okay, now I need this to lay still. I need this to lay flat, should I say. So if we've got 10 flowers, sticking to my finger. It's still not going to be very full at all. Wonder what else I've got that we could put in here. I'm not putting them on in any order. I'm just trying to get it to be what we need. So right, if you do that, oh, I've stuck it to my nail and my finger at the same time. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I don't know. See, that just looks sad. Maybe my pot needs to stay flatter. It's not too bad. As long as you don't look at it like you're looking at it from the top. It's not too bad, actually. Okay, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to double side tape that bottom bit. So the smaller pots, we need to try and fold them so that they're skinnier at the bottom, I think is the way to go. Let's see how this goes, sticking this in here. Please come off. Please come off. Please come off. I can't get it in there. I can't get my finger in to get it off. I've taped it on too well. Oh, come on. I've broken the whole end of my pot now. Alright. Got it. So I'm hoping this is helping you guys, if you're going to build one, brainstorm and see the mistakes I'm making to make yours even better. There you go. Kind of worked. Doesn't look as full as I thought it would, but that one gets stuck onto the wall, so I think it'll look all right. Now to try and do these ones. So this was easy, but we've got to fold right in there and make the sides much taller than they were than the other one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of tape in the bottom of this, because that seemed to work, and then take the adhesive off before I glue the sides together. If it doesn't stick to everything, it shouldn't. Should be able to tear that. No, I don't want you to stick up the side. Okay. So I'm going to stick it down and then take it off, because then we can, because it's playing funny buggers with me. There you go. And then we need another strip of what we were using before, which was one of these cut in half. Okay. Hopefully this will go much quicker. Okay. And then we need 4 little tiny bits for the tabs, and then we can use that bit to stick the flowers to the grass, which seemed to work quite well, or else they would have been quite hard to manipulate in the grass. Oh no, don't come off. Don't rip off. No, don't rip off. Okay, there's our, it's ripping off. Alright, I'll move that because it's got adhesive on it. We're going to do the same sort of thing here with the grass. Just make some sort of grassy thing. Now this one I made a bit taller, so we might leave it at that. So we're going to lay this across here, peel it off, and what did we decide? We're having 5 in here. Yellow, pink, yellow, pink, yellow. Now I won't fold that over yet until we make our little pot to see how big we need to make it. If I can make these, if the tape plays nice to me. The underside has all come off, which I didn't want, and now our tabs don't want to come up. Probably need to fold that. Okay. That sticky on the bottom didn't work, because now it's just stuck to my finger and pulled off. That didn't work like that at all. Might have to try and pull the backing off it before I place it down in the bottom of it, because I think the tape's going to work well with the paper and the card, because it holds it straight away, and this tape is actually quite strong. It keeps sticking to my fingers, and not in a good way. It's just very fiddly, and I'm trying not to crush the cardboard too much, because the whole point of having the corrugated cardboard is to have that corrugated look. If you crush it too much, we're just going to have flat cardboard. Then we could have just used flat cardboard. Okay. There's, yeah, I didn't do that very well, did I? Okay, there's some sort of pot. Now let's try and get some tape in the bottom of it. Actually, let's just put a couple of glue dots. That should work. And they're already adhesive on both sides. If I can get it to stay in there. Oh, stay in there. I don't want to. Maybe it's not going to work. Okay, that's not going to work either. They're very adhesive. I don't know why they don't want to stick to the cardboard. Let's try this one. Let's see if I can get this stuff. This is just another sort of double-sided adhesive. It's more like it's a bit thicker than the other one. Get off my finger. I really just need something in there that's going to hold it. But it's adhering to my finger more than it's adhering to the cardboard. Okay, I'm pouring glue in. I've given up. I'm giving up. We're pouring glue in. I'm giving up. Okay, how wide do we need to make this? Probably about there. Snip off all these ends. This one became a little bit fuller. Okay, that can just wait. Now the fight again for the last one. Oh. Okay. We know it's not going to, the tape is no good for inside it unless you've got some way of, just keeps wanting to come off the cardboard. It just doesn't want to be stuck on the cardboard. Okay. Don't know why I picked that up with my finger. I'm going to stick them on the flat a bit this time. Alright, I'll try and keep this. I want to try and keep each one to under an hour. So we've got 7 more minutes, so hopefully I can get this little one done in 7 minutes, and that might be the end of us today. We'll have a quick look to see what else we still have to make, to have an idea of how much longer it's going to take. I'm not sure about the walls and that. Hoping I can do that all in one session. Alright, let's see if we can get this to stick. I was going to cut my nails because they're getting a bit yucky, but I'm kind of glad I didn't because they've been very handy. Oh, I think that's the best one so far. It's the best one so far. Practice does make perfect. Right, so we don't need that anymore. We don't need the glue scissors anymore. Practice does make perfect. This is what I'm hoping this series of episodes will help, is someone else out there is making them. They can get some ideas of what I've done, what worked, what didn't work. Like I've seen quite a few YouTube ones out there of, you know, people completing it, and they've obviously done quite a lot. And they just whiz through them and this, that, and it's done. And I'm like, well, it can't be that easy. And as we're finding out, it's not. but I'm hoping all my trial and error and the different things that I use and how I've, you know, approach each different section, because they're all a challenge each time you open it. Like, I'd like to do these today, but I just don't think we will. We've gone for long enough today. But each time you open it, each one's a different challenge, and it poses different challenges and different solutions. And I've actually quite enjoyed, oh, now go in there. That is so much glue for that tiny little bit there. Each one's, yeah, posed a different challenge and had to think differently about each thing. So I'm hoping that, you know, me going through all the trial and error of making them, that it helps you create yours a little bit easier. I'm just going to trim these bottoms off. And in the end, we all come out with beautiful projects. So there you go. I'll just bring this over. I'm not going to glue the, whoops. Let's see if they're kind of, oh yeah, they're probably solid enough. Let's just see if we can glue on these. Do I have enough glue left in there? That hasn't dried up yet. Oh no. Yeah, so I'm hoping that all my trial and error actually helps you in creating your own little doll's house and your own little pieces. And we'll see if these stick, but there you go. There's the bathroom. I've just got to, there's a little bathroom sink. I've just got to turn the tap around. It's pointing in the wrong direction. And we've got the flower pots and our mirror. Oops, see, the mirrors come floating off. Not enough glue, I'm guessing. So yeah, hopefully you're enjoying watching these and coming along with the challenges that I'm facing. And I'll see you all next time. Oh no, let's have a quick look to see how much more we've got. Hopefully that holds it. I might put that on there. All right, let's see how much further we've got to go. So that there's probably another one. Oh wow, we don't have that much further to go. We've still got to put some lights in and do the walls and stuff. But as for fiddly bits, we've just got this to do. We've got the lamp, and then we start going into the lamps. We've got the stairs to build, a little steps, and so we've still got the wall here, the stairs, but then we start construction. Woohoo! So yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't get the dust covers, I don't think. 5 or 6 more pages. Thank you very much for joining in. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you all soon.